Today's exciting football match streaming is between Liverpool and Chelsea, English Premier League football match. This football match is a PES tournament simulation gameplay. Please subscribe, like and share and enjoy today's football streaming match. Thank you.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. It is bubbling up very nicely here in Munich. The noise fervent, the colours effervescent, the crowd expectant. This should be very good. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Gets things running. Jones. And it's Vitz. And here's Isak. Fernandez clears it away. Gakpo has been caught there, it's a foul. This might spell danger. Now this takes a shot! He's missed, but not quite that far.
Well, that's just unfortunate, really unfortunate.
Correa, Pedro Neto, Palmer, nicely intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That is a little undercooked. Garnacho, Fernandez. Garnacho, Fernandez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Caicedo is the guilty party there. Jones! Correa shifted upfield. That'll be a throw-in. Vitz. Mohamed Salah knocks it out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. That's a throw. And that was very necessary. Caicedo. Palmer. Fernandez. Pinged towards the front line. He has found the way through. Pedro Neto. And the ball's come loose here. Tearing after the ball here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's been won straight back. McAllister, and it's Salah. Vince. Pedro Neto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Garnacho. Tries to get it clear. Correa have it back and can go again. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Correa, cross goes in there. Keeper has taken decisive action. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Aim forwards. Gakpo. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Punched away. And here's Gakpo. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick a spot as well.
Caicedo. Palmer. Colwell. Caicedo. Correa. Correa making good progress on the right-hand side. Lovely bit of skill. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Palmer. Spread out to the left. Fernandez. Fernandez. It's a mighty effort! And he's done it! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Jones. Jones. Now here. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cucurella. Cucurella carries the ball down the right. And it's Caicedo. Oh, it's come loose. Kirkes. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Kirkes. Salah. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. Fernandes. Towards the other side, back into the middle. Gakpo. Gakpo forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandes. Garnacho. Fernandes. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Palmer. Now that's well seen too. Gakpo. That's really well manoeuvred. Isak. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Fernandes. Looks to the other side. And it's Fernandes. Oh, that's nice. Caicedo. Caicedo played out towards the right wing. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Van Dijk, and it goes cross-field. Pedro Neto. James. Garnacho. Palmer. A searching ball out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. McAllister. Wirtz. Frimpong. Frimpong, gently done. Gakpo. Oh, shooting chance! Decent hit and on target. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. And here's Neto. That's tidy. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! That's going to go a long way. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
João Pedro is offering a wry smile there.
Van Dijk. Jones. Jones. Hit into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Garnacho. Fernandez. Garnacho. And it's Palmer. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Palmer does really well to win the ball there. Fernandez. Colwill. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Caicedo has played it long. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And he's there to get it away. Fernandez. Garnacho. Oh, that's neat. Palmer. Caicedo. Caicedo played out to the left flank. Now it's Garnacho. That's good play. Out to the left it goes. Fernandez. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Vitz. Moved on forwards. Jones. Gakpo. Gakpo stood his ground strongly. Mohamed Salah. And here's great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Caicedo with the clearance. Time to deliver. He's on it, and he'll shoot here! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. McAllister. And it's Kirkes. Goes for the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Garnacho. Decent progress down the left. He's looking unstoppable. Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. Cucurella. It's run loose here. Isaac. Jones drives forward on the overlap.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Jones clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Garnacho. Jones. McAllister. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. McAllister. Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And that could set him on his way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Muscular approach does pay off here. Mohamed Salah. Vitz. Kirkes. And it's Salah. Gakpo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Caicedo. Palmer. And it's played forward. Fernandez. Garnacho. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Jones. Vitz. And it's Jones. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Takes a shot. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
McAllister chooses to go cross-field. And it's Salah. And here's Isak. João Pedro succumbs to the pressure. Vince. Kirkes. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. And here's Isak! It's a loose ball. He's got away with one there. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Isak is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Palmer. Fernandez, played over towards the opposite flank. Pedro Neto tries making a foray down the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Vitz. Jones. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Aimed in towards the centre.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Mohamed Salah shifted upfield. Palmer. Fernandez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. James. Aim forwards. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Gakpo. Great run on the overlap here. That's very neat. Either side really getting hold of the ball and claimed it back swiftly. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. Palmer, gently done. Garnacho goes on a charge down the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Garnacho. Vitz. Isak. James does really well to win the ball there. Fernandez. Garnacho. Played towards the other side. And it's Cucurella. Lovely feet. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area. He can get that clear. Fernandez. Palmer. Colwell cuts it out. Fernandez. Jones.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Jones clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And here's Isak. Out to the right. Kerkez. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
What about this cross? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Here comes another cross. It's in! It looks to be very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake would be all it takes to make the difference.
Caicedo. Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Gakpo can get it clear. He's shooting! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
And Dijk chooses to go cross-field. Jones. Frimpong. Jones. Jones. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Vitz. And here's Gakpo. McAllister. Now then, the ball's come loose. Garnacho. João Pedro. Oh, good spread. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Cucurella battling down that right flank. Very nicely done. And here's Neto. Showing good feet. Caicedo. Now it's shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Frimpong. Jones. Vitz. Van Dijk. McAllister. Van Dijk. And it's Kirkes. It's Salah!
Mohamed Salah has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Pedro Neto. Cucurella. And here's Neto. He is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. Pedro Neto takes aim and crosses. Cleared without complication. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Cucurella. That is lovely. Cucurella, and that's aimed into the middle. Isak. Nice physical challenge. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. Garnacho. He is through here. Palmer. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Isak. Colwell gets in to thwart him. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, lovely. And he has been fouled there. Cucurella. Oh, sweet feet. Turns and goes back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Jones. Play for a throw. Pedro Neto. Gakpo wins the duel this time. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Kirkes. Kirkes charging forward down that flank. Ooh, played through for the wide man. Lovely feet. Now it's João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jones. Gakpo. Caicedo. Palmer. James. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. João Pedro.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's beaten the last man. Cucurella gets it away. And it's Vitz. Palmer. Proves too strong. Van Dijk. Salah. Gakpo. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Jones, and he whips it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. McAllister. Van Dijk. Mohamed Salah. Vitz. And it's Jones. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Caicedo tries to clear. Chance, surely! Fernandes. Palmer. João Pedro. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. And the shot! Jones. And here's Isak. Kerkesh. Oh, great chance. Mohamed Salah! Colwell. James. Forward with intent. Garnacho. Garnacho looking to get on the end of this. Palmer. Pedro Neto! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Frimpong shifted upfield. And it's Jones. Jones. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Some good work on the right flank here. Pedro Neto. Oh, such a clever touch. He whips it across. Garnacho! Garnacho! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Defending of the desperate variety. McAllister getting this one clear. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. And it's Kirkes. Oh, clearance is short. Kukurea. James, aim forwards. Fernandez, who does have an assist to his name. Has been well intercepted. McAllister. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. McAllister. Gakpo. Jones, that looks a good cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Over to the left. Jones. Colwell clears it away. Kukurea. Chalobah gently done. Garnacho is fouled. Caicedo. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Now, where's he looking? Gakpo. Palmer. João Pedro. And he's found a way past. Pedro Neto. Kukurea. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. So who's he picking out? Shot a goal! Fernandez. Palmer. Caicedo. Kukurea. Pedro Neto. And here's Neto. And here's Neto. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Played out to the right. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's played forward. Gakpo. Palmer looking understandably energised after his goal. Garnacho. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gakpo spread out to the left. Gakpo made out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. Nice control. Jones. That's very neat. And it's Vitz. Gakpo. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. There could be trouble here. And for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
He thumps it clear. Kerkesh. And here's Gakpo. Jones. Kerkesh. Palmer. Colwell forwards and with intent. Vitz wins the duel this time. Gakpo. Jones. He is just caressing the ball. We expected better, and so did he. Now it's João Pedro. Can he get onto this? Cucurella. Jones does really well to win the ball there. And that has been cleared. Pedro Neto. Looking for a decent ball in. Lofted in. Keeper gets his hands on it. Van Dijk. Vitz. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Gakpo. Can he finish? Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. It's a good run down the right. And it's Cucurella. That's good play. Chance to play it in. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! Jones attempts a clearance. Tries a shot! He's a bit unkind.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Van Dijk looks to the other side. Mohamed Salah. Vitz. Jones. He's having a look round. Calmly anticipates. Fernandez. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Garnacho. Fernandez. Gakpo. Frimpong. Vitz. Mohamed Salah. Kirkes. Very nicely done. And it's Salah. Jones. He's gone backward here. Gakpo! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Kukurea. Palmer. This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah. Kirkes. Deep into stoppage time. Caicedo concedes a free kick for that. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now it's Isak. Out to the left it goes. And it's Vitz. Caresses it through. Pedro Neto. That has been cut short. Gakpo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Frimpong. McAllister. Gakpo. McAllister. Jones. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. And here's Mohamed Salah. McAllister. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vitz. Jones. Vitz. And here's Mohamed. Decent chance! Fernandez. Chalobah. Palmer. Van Dijk. And it's half-time here. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're underway again. Garnacho. Palmer. Garnacho. CKJ gets across to intercept that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's gone for a throw-in. Colwell. Jones cuts out the pass. Frimpong. Jones. Vids. And here's Isak. McAllister plays it short. McAllister, plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Vitz, and it's Jones. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah, that's a clever looking ball. Jones. Pedro Neto gets a foot in here. Pedro Neto tries making a foray down the right. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. He's had a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Pedro Neto clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Really well manoeuvred. Gakpo. Palmer. João Pedro. João Pedro. Fernandez. Garnacho. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jones. Konate. Pedro Neto. James. Fernandez. Garnacho. João Pedro. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Fernandez. Palmer. Great defending, strong and determined. Isak. Mohamed Salah. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Colwell. Colwell shifted upfield. Frimpong. Jones. Vince. McAllister. Gakpo. Kirkes. Fernandez. Palmer. Colwell. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Garnacho. Played out wide. Oh, nice touch. Palmer. And here's Fernandez. And it's played into the middle.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah gently done. And it's Kirkes. Fernandez wins the duel this time. James. Fernandez. James, aim forwards. Garnacho. He's making a real surge on the left. Garnacho. That is lovely. So who's he picking out? Palmer. Great defending, strong and determined. Garnacho! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Palmer. Palmer, he's got space here. Cleared away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Kirkes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well measured. He's got to be Isaac! And they've got Reed. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Colwell. Mohamed Salah. Jones. Frimpong. And he goes cross-field. Kirkes. Fernandez. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. McAllister, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mohamed Salah. Kirkes. Mohamed Salah played out towards the right wing. Gakpo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Fernandez. Garnacho. This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Gakpo. Isaac. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cucurella. Colwell. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Fernandez. Looks to the other side. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Palmer! And that's caused a worry or two.
Palmer usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
moved on forwards. Jones. Wirtz. Gakpo. And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Colwell aim forwards. Garnacho. João Pedro. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Wirtz. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Gakpo. Wirtz. And it's Jones. That's tidy. Wirtz. And here's Gakpo. Isak with a shot! Correa. Pedro Neto. Made into space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Frimpong. Jones. Gakpo. Jones. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. James. Palmer. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Jones, gently done. And it's Salah. Kerkez. Showing good feet. And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo. And the shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Palmer. Correa. Colwell. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Frimpong. Jones. Frimpong. Gakpo. Van Dijk. McAllister. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Van Dijk. And here's Isak. Pedro Neto. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Jones. And it's Vince. Isaac! Oh, that was no routine save.
Isaac clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Fernandez. João Pedro. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella gets into some space. Time to deliver. Jones does really well to win the ball there. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's neat. Gakpo. Over to the left. Garnacho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mohamed Salah, oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. Tries a deft little ball. And it's Salah. And here's Isak. Fernandez clears it away.
Isaac really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Simple. Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Now who's going to be first to this? Cucurella. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Pedro Neto. Decent chance! The pass is intercepted. Pedro Neto head out towards the right wing.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Isak. Gakpo goes for a shot! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Garnacho goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And that's a good intervention. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foot in. Gakpo. Now it's Jones. And here's Gakpo. That's good defending, very good defending. Garnacho. Fernandez. Palmer shifted upfield. Get a throw in. And here's Isak. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. James. Garnacho is onto it in a flash. Pedro Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Neto. Palmer. Cucurella. And here's Neto. Showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Moved on forwards. Isak going full tilt down the left. Palmer. And it's Fernandez. Oh, such a clever touch. Fernandez, now here's the delivery. Van Dijk. Succumbs to the pressure. Garnacho. Pedro Neto. Lovely feet. Vince. Aim forwards. Gakpo looking to run onto it. Jones is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's João Pedro. Fernandez. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Garnacho. Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Konate attempts a clearance. Gakpo. Now it's Isak. And it's Kirkes. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's found a way through. Now it's Isak. There are a few waiting for it. There's the shot! And he's heaved it away. Vitz. Kirkes. Kirkes. Oh, it's played into the area. Shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Colwell. Palmer. Gakpo. Nice physical challenge. Colwell. James. And it's played forward. Fernandez chips it through. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Kirkes. Mohamed Salah. And he welcomes it in. Oh, good. Isaac! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Gets his head on it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Mohamed Salah. Thinks one through. Defending of the desperate variety. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kirkes making good progress on the right-hand side. Aimed in towards the centre. In again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Palmer. That's really well manoeuvred. Garnacho. Frimpong forwards and with intent. Gakpo. Jones, who's on a run down the left wing. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Mohamed Salah wins the duel this time. Konate. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently down. Mohamed Salah, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that has been cleared. It's Kirkes. Can he deliver? Now it's crossed into the middle. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Fernandez. Garnacho. Over the line. Vince. McAllister. Played out to the right. Jones. Konate. Wirtz, forwards and with intent. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Tries to get it clear. Cucurella shifted upfield. Now it's João Pedro. That's aimed into the middle. And Dijk clears it away. James have it back and can go again. Palmer. Fernandez. Garnacho. Fernandez. Nice control. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Palmer. Garnacho. Now it's Fernandez. That's very neat. Palmer. And here's Garnacho. And it's hoisted clear. Isak. Gakpo. Jones. Isak. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gakpo. Now it's Isak. Isak. It's Salah! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Colwell made over towards the opposite flank. And the keeper has it. Fernandez. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vitz. Jones. Jones going full steam ahead down the left flank. Colwell. Palmer. James. That's really well manoeuvred. Fernandez. Garnacho looking to get on the end of this. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Fernandez. James. Palmer. Chalobah aimed forwards. It'll be a throw-in. Gakpo takes the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Gakpo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Correa moved on forwards. Now it's Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Can he finish? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And it's played forward. Jones. Gakpo. Kirkes. And here's Isak. Kirkes. There are a few waiting for it. Chalobah gets rid without sophistication. Vitz. Proves too strong. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Jones. And it's Salah. And here's Isak. Jones. Very nicely done. Jones's cross. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto battling down that right flank. Correa looking here to chip it through. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Vitz. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. Played down the flank. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Here's a corner. And the keeper beats it away. Vitz. And here's McAllister. Now the delivery. Colwell. Pedro Neto. Gakpo. Correa. Pedro Neto. Correa. Great run on the overlap here. There's the delivery. He's having a shot! And that's a real chance missed. Kirkes succumbs to the pressure. Now it's João Pedro. Spread out to the left. Garnacho. Cross goes in there. Well read. And the danger is averted. Gakpo aim forwards. Out towards the flank. Kirkes has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And that has been cleared. Over to the left. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. James gets good distance on it. Van Dijk. And it's Salah. And here's Isak. Dealt with nicely by the defence. McAllister. Gakpo. Jones. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Pedro Neto. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Van Dijk. Van Dijk made up towards the front line. Isak. Isak made out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. Vitz. That has found him in acres of space. He's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Palmer. James shifted upfield. Cucurella tries to dink it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Isak. And it's Cucurella. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done. Isak. Gakpo. Out to the left it goes. Jones. Gakpo. Real chance! James attempts a clearance, and it's Kirkes. That's good play. He's got options in the box if he gets his hand. Gakpo! Pedro Neto with the clearance. Garnacho. Fernandez. Lofted upfield. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedro Neto. Palmer. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. McAllister. And it's Kirkesh. Kirkesh carries the ball down the right. Hoisted in. That's the keeper's ball. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Kirkesh. McAllister. Played back in. Mohamed Salah. Great challenge, time to perfection. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Garnacho looking for a runner. Mamardashvili breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Van Dijk. Kirkesh. Van Dijk. McAllister. Kirkesh. Van Dijk. Frimpong. Jones. Wirtz. And here's Jones. Fernandez. Palmer. And it's Fernandez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mamardashvili claims it, and the danger passes. McAllister. Van Dijk. McAllister. Konate, aim forwards. Mohamed Salah. Konate. Frimpong. Jones. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Gakpo. Plays it out wide. Jones picks it up now. Palmer. Colwell. Colwell shifted upfield. Konate. McAllister. Kirkesh. McAllister. Garnacho. Pedro Neto. And here's Neto. Wirtz gets over and intercepts. Gakpo. Jones. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's tidy. Nice looking ball. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. Jones. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Fernandez forwards and with intent. And it's Fernandez. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Here's Fernandez. That has been knocked clear. And it's been taken short. James. Cucurella. Oh, this is a... And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
João Pedro is offering a right smile there.
Chalobah. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Konate. Isak. Mohamed Salah. Jones. Back into the middle. Vids. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Neto.